Superbugs, deadly bacteria resistant to antibiotics. Superbugs and numerous viruses are life-threatening diseases that affect hospital patients due to the lack of sanitization practices. We have interviewed Grand River Hospital Infection Control Director Ruth Schertzberg to understand how sanitization can be better practiced.
Yes, infection prevention control has lots of concerns about machines and equipment that have buttons that are not flat and continuous. They offer many opportunities for bacteria to hide in the protein and create kind of a gunge around the button, and that certainly is a risk from the infection prevention control perspective.
To reduce sanitization problems in hospital environments, VBT Innovations has developed virtual button technology. VBT is a startup company coming out of the University of Waterloo. The engineering team of VBT has developed methods to localize tap inputs on all surfaces, enabling the usage of virtual buttons. Virtual buttons use MEM accelerometers and pattern recognition to localize tap inputs on the surface, for example, the glass panel shown. For this specific application, 4 sensors are mounted on the 4 corners. The sensor signals are fed to the microcontroller. The parameters such as location and intensity are determined. This is the data acquisition unit for the prototype and a few accelerometers which have been used. However, it is relatively big. These sensors here have a significantly smaller footprint compared to the obsolete accelerometers shown previously. Each sensor is only 6mm by 6mm by 1.5mm, which makes it easier and more practical to integrate into devices. The setup involves installing the sensor into an electronic device or on its surface, followed by connecting the sensor to the module, and finally, interfacing the module with the device. In this demo, the module and interface has already been configured, thus only the installation of the sensors by glue or suction cups is necessary. The demo shows virtual buttons being placed on various surfaces of a regular laptop computer. The location of the virtual buttons have been trained to be on each side of the keyboard, the area to the right of the mousepad, and finally at the top of the monitor. The buttons on the side call the Alt-Tab command, which switches one window to the other, while the right of the mousepad invokes the thumbnail view of the active windows, similar to the expose function in Macs. Finally, the top of the monitor displays the desktop. Virtual buttons offer various advantages that can improve the user control interface on current electronic devices. The advantages include placing buttons on any surface, design flexibility, ruggedization, all without the need for overlays. We believe that our technology can enhance handheld electronics. Replacing mechanical buttons with virtual buttons allow user controls to be placed on areas where normal mechanical buttons are not feasible. The end user can customize the ergonomics of their user interface by adding or moving buttons upon their needs. Ruggedization is necessary for military devices. Virtual buttons are unaffected by extreme conditions such as dust, dirt, or muck. It is also impervious to rain, pressurized washers, and even immersion. Virtual button uses detection by impulse, enabling the input from a gloved hand, which is beneficial in both harsh environments such as combat zones and in sensitive environments such as hospitals. Virtual buttons provide featureless surfaces for medical devices with an interface that allows for simple, quick, and effective sterilization procedures.
Buttons, such as a virtual button that is smooth, with no ridges or gaps, certainly offers an advantage for housekeeping when cleaning equipment. It is a strong tool for infection prevention control in preventing the transmission of infection.
Current accelerometer technology are used to distinguish a single tap location on one face. However, VBT has developed a method to distinguish numerous tap locations on a specific face. Virtual buttons can be applied to many existing technologies to enhance their performance. VBT Innovations will continue improving algorithms to increase resolution and functionality for various applications.